Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So excuse if you hear a slight snoring in the background. I do film in my bedroom, so yeah. Okay, so today we are doing a video on how to reduce or control your dandruff slash flakes. So that's something that I suffer from a lot, and I used to be extremely flaky, and a lot of it has to do with the way that I maintain my hair, which I'll get into all of that in a few. So if you guys want to know the products I use and some tips that I would recommend to control or reduce your flakes or dandruff, then keep watching. Okay, so today we are going to go through some products that I love and I felt have done great things for me, and not a few things, but like some things that I don't see have done much for my flakes and things like that. So the reason why I get so many flakes is because when I get my hair blown out like this and it's straight and not curly, I tend to leave it in for like about a week or so. A lot of people in my Botox hair video commented a lot, and I'm not the only one, so there are other people out there that leave their hair in for a few, like a week and a half. I think the longest I've gone is like 2 weeks. I know, but that doesn't mean that we don't shower. It just means that when I shower, I tie my hair up, I cover it with like a hair cap, wash my whole body, my face. I just don't wash my hair to keep in the blowout. And I do that because number one, I'm paying for it to be straight, and number two, it looks good and it lasts. So my hair doesn't get oily until like day 6, 7 that I have my hair blown out. So it lasts pretty long. So after my hair starts to get a little bit oily stuff, I tend to use this. So once my hair starts getting oily, I tend to use this Batiste dry shampoo. I was using the dry bar one, and I used this as well to control my oil and let my hair last a little bit longer. So the reason why I started developing flakes, I believe, are a few reasons. Number one reason is using too often the dry shampoo, because it ends up drying out your scalp as well as taking out all the moisture from your roots. So it is good because it does make your hair last longer, because it is reducing and removing all the oils, but it is drying out your scalp at the end of the day, so your hair is like extra dry, you know what I mean? So, well, not your hair, your roots. Another reason why I feel like I've developed a lot of flakes is because I'm getting my hair in the roller set. So I'm sitting under a hair dryer that's blasting onto my scalp for like about an hour. So granted, that will dry out my scalp. I tend to do blowouts instead of flat ironing my hair, because the flat iron damages your hair way more, and I feel like the roller set is like, it's like a lighter heat, circulating through your hair while you're getting it blown, dried in the dryer, but it has caused my scalp to get more dry than usual. And then I believe my third reason could also be, after I get my roller set, I get my hair blown out. So there is direct heat on my scalp, therefore I feel like drying out my scalp a little more. And I've started doing this process more after I got my Botox done, because I didn't want to ruin my hair with the flat iron after I just spent money on the Botox. So that's like my route of how I do my hair now to have it straight. I sometimes, like once in a blue moon, sorry, I just moved my camera a little closer. So I don't know if it was the Botox that dried out my scalp, but I doubt it, because the Botox is supposed to replenish and make your hair more manageable. So those are the reasons why I feel like my scalp has been more dry. So some of the products that I've been using that has been working wonders is well, my first product is this. First of all, there's like nothing in it, the first off, and this is the Briogeo Scalp Revival. So this is charcoal and tea tree scalp treatment, and you're supposed to put this directly on your scalp. Normally the directions say to shake well, part hair into sections, and apply 1 to 2 drops to each portion, and massage into scalp. Do not rinse out. The treatment should be applied after washing and before styling. So what I would do sometimes is, after I use my dry shampoo and I've noticed that my flakes are a little bit out of control, because it does get there, I tend to get this dropper, and normally in the front area of my hair I try to disperse it and rub it in, and I am telling you, my flakes end up disappearing. Not completely, but they're like reduced by like 98%. So this stuff really helps with my hair lasting longer, because now I'm reducing my flakes, I'm reducing my oiliness with my dry shampoo, and my hair looks fresh. So this stuff is so good. What I also like to do is, like, after washing, like it says, apply it even when my hair is curly or, you know, natural. I hope this is like my background music. Okay guys, my background music. I also like to use it before bed sometimes, and what I normally do is, like, I'll part my hair and I'll take the dropper and just like kind of slowly disperse it through each part, because it sounds like a lot of work going through like parting all your whole hair, and I have so much hair, it's like I really don't want to go through that hassle. So I just part it, and then I just, you know, or I stick in there, because this is a dropper. Let me show you. So this is like a dropper, and I stick this little dropper in my hair, and I just go and I start dispersing the oil throughout. And this stuff really, really works. This Briogeo Scalp Revival has a whole line of Scalp Revival products. They have like leave-ins, they have scalp treatments, they have a bunch of stuff. I haven't tried any of their other products, but I will try them before the year ends, because I've been trying to look for other things that might work for my hair and my scalp, and this is an oil that definitely, hands down, has been my favorite for my flake. Check out the whole line, see if there's any other products that you might be interested in, especially with this line, because I think this oil itself is so freaking good. And then also, like, I've heard that tea tree oils, peppermint oils, things like, I think it's tea tree and peppermint, that are really good for your scalp and really good for hydrating your scalp. So using those natural oils are also good if you want to add them to your scalp in the shower or before bed. Those are also really good. So this is basically just a mixture of tea tree and charcoal, and that's it, and it really works wonders. So just imagine tea tree by itself, it might do a huge difference. It was getting really loud. Okay. Anyways, Shea Moisture also has a line that has a little bit of peppermint in it, and I love the way it feels on my scalp. I'll insert a picture here. This line is for, I think it's high porosity hair, and it's really good for curly hair. So it also helps your scalp because of the peppermint. So that's something I will also recommend. Another one that I don't have with me right now is the Celsum Blue. So this is obviously not sponsored, but Celsum Blue is also really, really good as a shampoo. I'll insert a picture right here. It's really good for your scalp. I wouldn't recommend using it every single day or like every single wash. I feel like more like sporadic. Like, I would use Celsum Blue after I've had my hair in for, you know, my week and a half, and then I'm going to wash it for the first time just to get that really good clean, and then really do a good moisturizer. Another thing that I like to do or use for my scalp and to keep it hydrated is using coconut oil. So this is from Shea Moisture. They have 100% extra virgin coconut oil, and what I do is I take like a fluffy brush, not fluffy, but like a tapered brush, makeup brush, yes, and I only use it for my coconut oil, and I just dip it, and it's basically like I'm dyeing my hair, my roots, and I just go in between all my roots and I add some coconut oil. I massage it in. I'll sleep with it overnight because my hair is so coarse and thick, so my hair is able to handle that. But if you have thinner hair, I would say massage it before washing it. Like massage it really good and then wash your hair right after. I love this because it keeps my scalp and my roots super duper hydrated, and that's something that you want to reduce and contain the amount of flakes you're gonna have later on. So definitely coconut oil is just overall good for everything. Using a good conditioner. So there's so many great conditioners, and I'll pop in a few pictures of the conditioners that I like to use and the hair masks too, so you guys know I die hard for Shea Moisture hair masks. There's others that are really good. So if you know you suffer from dry scalp and flakiness, try to use a moisturizing conditioner. A conditioner is going to bring a lot of moisture back to your hair, because when you do that, what I would recommend do, a lot of people say you're only supposed to apply conditioner from like the shaft down. If you suffer from dry scalp, you should be putting conditioner onto your scalp and massaging it really good, because you are moisturizing your scalp. You don't want to over moisturize and do this all the time, but it's something really good that I see that keeps my scalp super hydrated. So as you can see, this is I did my hair. I'm on a week and a half right now with my hair, and I barely have any flakes, and this is because I'm doing all these things that I'm suggesting. So doing the conditioner thing really works in the shower, and it's kind of like one of those long showers where you're gonna shave, you're gonna do a mask, you're gonna condition your scalp and really massage it in and leave it in for a little bit. Another thing I like to do too is when I go to the salon before I get a blowout, have them do like a deep conditioner and really get it into my scalp too. And then a product that seemed like it was gonna work for me but didn't is the Tea Tree Scalp Care Anti-Thinning Shampoo. So this is supposed to be the scalp care. It's supposed to be for fuller, stronger hair, and since it said scalp care, I was thinking it was gonna, you know, treat my scalp and its dryness and stuff, and I really didn't see a difference in it at all. It's supposed to be from the Tea Tree line from Paul Mitchell, and I thought, or I read about it, and it was good. There's another one that is specifically for scalp, like Revival instead of thinning. So that's something I definitely want to try other than this one. Other than that, I think those are all the products that I think work well for me at this moment. Something I do want to suggest is try not to use dry shampoo so often, because it, like I said, it does dry out your scalp. Another thing I would suggest too is try not to use so many heating products that are going to touch your scalp. So I try not to do my hair that often. That's why I try to leave it in for a longer period of time, so I don't have to sit under a dryer so often, you know what I mean? So I try to limit it to maybe once, or like once a month, or once every 3 weeks kind of thing. Yeah, that's not often, because sometimes I'll leave my curly hair in. And yes, so those are all the products that I've tried and I think have worked wonders for my flakes and my scalp. I know it sounds gross, and I know it looks disgusting and super unattractive when you have flakes, and it's not that you're dirty, it's just that your hair produces flakes. And even when I have my curly hair, my hair will produce flakes. So try some of these products out and let me know what you guys think. Also, comment down below some other things that you guys have tried that controls or reduces your flakes or your dry scalp. And don't forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you know you relate or if this has helped you. And thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next one.